Hello, 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 and hello again, and welcome to the Tiki Bar Let's Play Bastion. Last episode, we watched me horribly fail at the Bullhead Court. We activated the shrine, and we went to Cinderbrick Fort and quickly wrecked it. Ain't that awesome? Ain't that awesome? Let's go talk to Zulf.
Seems the only thing the Calamity saved for Zulf was a smoking pipe.
Ooh, that'll be fun to play with. Let's show him our Marshal's badge.
The Marshals seem like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity. Zulf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that isn't tobacco. Alright,
Even
Marshal's
since
badge.
the Ura surrendered to us, the Marshals kept a wary eye on him.
That's... You know what, narrator? I'm getting really creeped out by the way you talk to me.
Zulf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this.
Alrighty, so let's see what we can build. We can either build a shrine or the memorial. Well, this will give us another god to access, but you know what, the memorial will allow us to earn more money. So let's see what we can do.
Here, a kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind.
Okay, so by building the memorial, I
The
get
valediction.
250 fragments.
Just another one of my sketches. Nothing more.
So essentially, these are memories of the old world, and by filling these achievements, saying learning secret skills, discovering the lost mementos, beating enough of the proving ground, killing 3 foes with a single well-timed power shot with the breaker's bow, you can revive the old world and earn old world fragments.
Words can't express what happened, but they're all I got.
Okay, so we got some new stuff. Well, looks like I missed a special ability. By missed, I mean it's now available because I have the scrap musket. It's a fun one. You know what? We'll play with it. Why not? It's always fun to play with new weapons, right?
It was unbroken.
So something coarse upgrades the scrap musket, so we will upgrade that because, hey, it's not a bad weapon. Alright, so more spread for less range, or I will go for more range for less spread.
You want a 2-inch scrap musket, you start with the barrel.
And I'll go for heavy damage over knockback.
The Marshals learn to pack those shells full of fire.
Yes, firearms tend to contain fire. New drinks at the distillery. Oh yeah, I leveled up! Wow, I will carry more health tonics. Yes, and now they will fully heal me.
If you're feeling low, count on the buttery flavor of our own Bastion bourbon.
Now, throughout the game, you're going to collect things. First, it's a pipe, and then you're going to collect some books, and then you're going to collect a bed and a cooking pot. Well, it actually takes you to, essentially, a huge round of combat where you earn money. And you only end up with all the money and experience if you actually win. No point in doing this yet until I unlock some more shrine idols, so to really increase how much you get, so we'll be fine for now. We will switch to the scrap musket, and I promise you, we will take a smoke from that hookah. Oh yeah. Well, we'll play with fun.
Anything survives a musket shot ought to be quick work for that blade.
Man, he's describing my strategies perfectly. I can either, what to do. You know what? Let's do another level. Visit the memorial to complete vigils in remembrance of the Calamity.
The Langston River flowed free and wild till the Calamity drank it all up. Maybe all that water just grew wings and flew off.
Aw, you're so charming. Fragments everywhere. I hate stabbing. I think we can all agree as a universe that
Riverbanks
it's horrible.
swarming with good bags. They're so bent on finding the core, they hardly notice the kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat.
Huh, lucky for me indeed.
She sends some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nellie knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast.
Maybe she's anthropomorphized.
Or maybe not. A security skiff pulls up portside. Nellie's just another windbag to those guns.
Very inaccurate gun.
Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with. They're pretty steamed about what happened at Cinderbrick.
Remember, when someone's steamed about something, shoot them with your
They try to
shotgun.
cut her off.
I don't care if they call it a musket. It's a shotgun. It does the same thing. Real muskets
try
only
to
shot
slow it
one
down.
bullet. Yes, I know in history sometimes armies did load them
They
with
try to
two.
knock her out.
But you know how inaccurate it was. It didn't shoot like 10 pellets like this
But
thing.
Weepin' Nellie tries harder. Try as she might, though, she hits a snag. Kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors.
Stop anthropomorphizing that airship. It's getting really creepy.
At least she picked a good spot for a break, because the core's right there.
Now, that's awfully convenient.
Then the kid hears an unusual sound, like 100 flapping wings. Peckers. They had their own eyes on the core. But why? Well, kid ain't got time to think it over just yet. He finds Weepin' Nellie raring to go. Turns out she's got a special surprise for when the waters get rough.
Flamethrowers to deal with the water when
She's
it
gonna
gets
need a little
rough.
help with all them peckers. Crafty things think they're king of the roost now. Rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these.
I know, I can imagine so many players go with the breaker's bow because it's better at range, and then you run into all these peckers and go, oh man, oh man. I hear the epic music, where's
Security
the
skiffs
epic?
keep on coming starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot as long as they hit something.
Maybe the machete's better at this. Yeah, it is.
Windbags get an even better idea. They aim to smash Weepin' Nellie to splinters. He takes a hard hit, but he ain't finished.
Is it even possible to kill this guy? Apparently it is.
Well,
Good.
it all proves too much for poor Nellie.
For a second I thought they'd do a scene that would just kill the ship. And you can't kill the guy no matter how much abuse you give him, but nope. My wooden
She's
ship
just
is
gotta make one
exploding.
last stop. With her last breath, Nellie gets the kid to solid ground. Solid ground in Pecker country. They want that core real bad.
Why are there so many
Seems a
smoking
calamity
hookahs?
ain't hurt the Peckers' appetites.
You might be saying, Jacob, that is no hookah.
Might
You
be
know
they
what, I
want it
don't own
just as
one.
bad as a kid.
So I wouldn't know. But if I was in Jamaica,
Kid shoes
I'd
them
call
off,
that a hookah.
knowing they'll be back. Know how many times kid nearly fell off the barge back there? Not even once.
It's nice that you counted how many times I fell off the barge. You know, that's just cool. You know what, game designers? Kudos.
Now, listen close. You should remember this next part.
Peckers are an aggressive species of bird now harboring post-calamity superiority complex?
Why go
What?
to Prosper Bluff?
That's a thing. Liking the guitar riff.
Used to take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far. The city was the most beautiful place in the world. We all knew that. But on the other hand, some folks just yearn to see the things they're told they can't. And that's why you go to Prosper Bluff, ain't it?
Sure, ain't it?
The other kid hears something he ain't heard in a long while. How's it go again?
It's a good question. How does it go? And welcome to the one song that this game is known for. It's a very simple song, but it gets addicting. You can't talk during the song, it's sacrilege. I know there's a switch there. There's bound to be a secret around here somewhere. Come on, they had to have hit one. Or maybe that was it, who knows? Wow, I really suck at this gravity thing. No, I didn't want that. Ah, but there's nothing here anyways. Nothing but shame and disappointment and regret. Oh, now this bridge exists. Good to know. I was about to say purple haze is in my brain, but it was green, and that ain't funny, is it?
No point explaining what happens next, right?
What do we got?
Suffice it to say, kid ain't coming home empty-handed.
A memento, a worn book handwritten in traditional Ura script. Amid the scrawled notes, the book contains various indecipherable scientific diagrams, drawings, and mathematical formula. Could it have anything to do with the end of the world?
And besides,
that's all we got.
It's like the song goes.
Oh, hi, attractive woman.
They'll be here before too long.
Narrator. Oh, the singer agreed to return to the Bastion. Most excellent.
We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we?
And then we realized how much we hate him.
Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow Ura again.
On account of his diabetes.
We become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people.
Despite the diabetes.
But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find.
And some insulin to inject. I don't have anything against diabetics, but come on.
Most of the Ura never got a taste of Caelondia's fine goods, unless they were born and raised in the city like Zia here. Sure, the world's all gone to pieces farther than the eye can see, but leave it to this gal to point out the amazing view.
Point out the amazing view in the destroyed world made of floating platforms, and with presumably a nuclear device that went off and shattered the laws of physics? Okay, yeah, point out the sky, please.
Girl tried to run away from home one time, but the marshals stopped that, didn't they? So many secrets in there and she can't even read it. Her father's own journal.
And why did you... You know what, Zia, I give up. Come on, Zolf, maybe you have something relevant to say?
A scientific journal written in Zolf's native tongue. He learned so much from it. Too much.
That's a little creepy. Okay, what do you got, Rux?
If only I'd known half the secrets of the Calamity were tucked away in that book, I'd have worked to translate it right away.
That's a very odd foretelling as well. Okay, so it is related to the Calamity. Full points to me.
Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either.
Man, this game is almost over. I don't believe that. Just looking at how many weapons we haven't unlocked yet, nice try.
Behold, the Pantheon.
Okay, so a Kobe, essentially when enemies die, they'll drop small grenades for an extra 5% XP, and apparently Pith was next.
The gods never liked competing for people's affections.
Why? That seems to be... You know what? Lack of commentary there. Next time we will go out and attempt to secure the last core. Next time.